On another episode of Health Insurance is a freaking scam in the United States. Listen to this one. So we pay $560 a month for health insurance, and believe it or not, that's on the cheaper end. That's for me and Alex. We are going to the UK for 2 months. We cannot pause that payment. We cannot pause the health insurance. And if we cancel it, we can't get health insurance until the month of November. Because the only time you can enroll into a health insurance is during the enrollment period, which is like November/December time. If we were to cancel it to save $1,000, because that's what we would save, we wouldn't be able to get health insurance for about 3 or 4 months. We'd have to be without health insurance. But sometimes I think it might be better off being without health insurance, because what does it really cover? Our $560 a month doesn't cover that much. It's sort of like that if something really bad were to happen, we'd get something, and it wouldn't even cover that much. I know, so what's the freaking point? Because you feel guilt-tripped into not having it. And if you don't have it, and then something happens, people are like, oh, well, you should have got health insurance. But it's like, And like I said, $560 a month is on the cheaper end. If we would have got a proper health insurance that actually would have covered stuff, I put that in quotes because the coverage is just ridiculous as well, it would have been over $1,000, maybe like $1,200 a month for me and Alex, and I don't have that money. I barely have the money for $560 a month for health insurance that I literally barely use. Like, Alex and I are pretty healthy and we're very lucky. But so basically we're paying $1,000 for 2 months for literally nothing. Yay, United States.
Gen Z game. What's your response?
Well, my response is
give a proper hook. So should you cancel your plan for 2 months to save $1,000, or should you rock it?
Well, you should cancel it and do a private option when you come back, because they don't have the same parameters.
Go your girlfriend segment. So what's this?
But also, girlfriend, it's hard to feel for you when you're traveling to the UK for 2 months and not working. Like, I mean, what?
Call her out.
I'm having a hard time reconciling the two.
How much is a UK trip, Lori?
I don't know, because I've not been. But like, I imagine it's
a UK trip is like probably
for 2 months. Yeah,
$4 to $7 grand.
And and maybe they work remote or whatever, but you're probably not working for that time either. So you're really just.
I did a Europe trip. It was a good amount of money.
You have enough money to sock away for that, but you're talking about you don't have the amount. And I'm not saying that people should never go on vacation.
So never go vacation.
I'm just saying like it's really kind of hard to like hear you. It's like, someone complaining about sales tax and they're like, I don't know, they're like, they have a Rolex on their arm and they're like holding a Gucci bag. Like, it's like,
yeah.
Okay. So that's the first thing that kind of stuck out to me is like, you did just say you're going to the UK for 2 months, like on a vacation. So there's that. Secondly, she said in order for it to cover more, we'd have to pay $1,200 a month or whatever she said.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, and those are choices that you're making, right? Like, you're complaining about your health insurance not covering anything, but you also know that you chose a cheaper plan. And in this life, in whatever it is, you will get what you pay for. That is the whole premise of the marketplace and insurance in general, is you can pay now or pay later. They are going to get their money one way or the other. And just having health insurance doesn't make it free. Like, just like having auto insurance doesn't make it free, right? If you have an accident, you're still required to pay a $500,000, whatever it is, deductible for your insurance on your car to cover the rest. When I had a roof claim because we had hail damage, you're like required, I think most plans these days are like 10% of the value of your home is what your deductible is on your homeowner's insurance plan to have a claim there. Like, so this is how insurance works. Maybe it's not right, but it is the way. And so yes, $560 is a lot of money, but it's really kind of a drop in the bucket for like a plan these days for I don't know what state they're in, but for a family, for a husband and wife. Yeah. Should you be able to cancel it or pause it for 2 months? No, that would be a really stupid like proposition for the insurance company, because like you're going to pause it for 2 months or maybe indefinitely, and then you're going to unpause it when like shit is sideways in your life. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that seems like that would be a really bad business proposition. Just so much that she doesn't understand. You can tell by the tone of the video, and not like it's anything against her. It's just she doesn't get it, and she's out there venting, and you can vent, and that's fine. But there are some things that you just clearly are missing. Yes, you could unpause it, except you can only get insurance in November. Wrong. that insurance that you get in November starts in January. So you would be actually quite a few more months than you're even accounting for. So I just think, I don't know. I meet a lot of people like this all the time where they're like, I'm like, what has you out shopping for a new plan? Well, my employer plan is too expensive. And you already know, like, oh, this is about to go sideways, because if you have an employer plan and they're subsidizing it, you don't even understand what a deal you have. And so sometimes my job is just to say, okay, so here's the real truth about this. That $560 for 2 people monthly is a freaking steal. Like, if I took you out right now and looked at a plan for just you would be close to $1,000 a month. And so, like, again, helping to like reframe people's understanding, but $560 and what's the trade-off, right? Like, I think this is part of the conversation that I probably have weekly, you probably have weekly. Okay, so it's $560 a month. So it's roughly what, $7,000 or so a year that they're paying in health insurance. That's a lot of money. I get that. But would you rather pay $7,000 and get out of your whatever catastrophic event, like, and you know, your out-of-pocket max is another $10K. Would you rather get out of that event for $17,000 or for the $150,000 that it costs the insurance company to actually pay the claims for it? Like, that is what you're paying for with insurance.
Straight up, yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, there are lots of ways you could do it. You can forego coverage. I don't recommend it. It is set up that if you tried to get it when you need it, no one's going to take you. And that is not a gamble that I'm worth taking. Like,
so, you know, a lot of thoughts here. And I think this is very true. This was on TikTok. So with like the Gen Z, the millennial game, is it's like, hey, I should be able to like leave, come back, and you totally can. Like, that's awesome. But like, what, just education, if you're in the same situation, if you want to leave the country for a couple months and come back, what the move to do is, and here's the pro and con, is to, when you cancel your plan and save $1,000, okay, is to pick up a short-term plan for 4 months or 3 months and then get back on the marketplace in January. You know, so there's private options with a short-term option. Well, every option is month to month. Like, nothing locks you in out there. Some plans you can only enroll in November and December.
well, not true. Pre-tax plans you can't get out of. So like your employer plan.
I'm sorry, individual plans. Individual plans that you buy on your own, all of them are...
Every post-tax option,
yeah,
you can get out of whenever you choose.
Is month to month. But yeah, but even if you kept the plan for, you know, 2 months and you pay an extra $1,000, to Lori's point, if something major happened, was it worth paying that extra $1,000 so you could get out of something major? But then the other thing too that you have to think of is if you cancel that plan and you pick up a private plan, a lot of those guys have a year waiting period on pre-existing conditions. So if you're going through something major and or not, like the insurance company doesn't deem the pre-existing as, oh, this is a chill pre-existing and this one's a crazy pre-existing. Pre-existing is anything
black or white.
Yeah, anything in your medical records that points to you having a condition. And if you need care around that when you pick it up when you get back in the country, they're going to decline it, right? So that's annoying to deal with, to cancel an insurance plan, buy another one, then cancel it, then jump on the marketplace. It's like 3 plan changes in 4 or 5 months. Is that better, or just paying the $1,000 and like keeping your plan while you go have a $7,000 vacation in the UK? You know.
And again, like, I can't imagine that
that was my vacation. I did the Virgin cruise in Europe, so this wasn't her. That was me in Europe.
Well, I can't imagine that I didn't hear her saying the same thing. Like, I want to cancel my car insurance for 2 months and save that money and get it back when I come back. Like, again, it's
my car insurance for 2 cars, I think, is like $400 or $500. You know, like, it is.
That is a small amount. My insurance
is it more
high? Well, yeah, because we had those weather claims. But
the weather claims, yeah. So yeah, sometimes car insurance is more like $500 for families. Like, unless your car insurance is more expensive than your house,
right?
Which is pretty crazy.
But she wasn't, and so again, this like is back to that point of like people have this different lens that they look at health insurance through, and I don't exactly understand it, because she wasn't on here saying I want to cancel my auto insurance and get out of it and get back on it when I come, whatever, or my renter's insurance or my homeowner's insurance. Like, she wasn't going after any of that. She was upset because her health insurance that she wouldn't be in the country to use for a couple months couldn't be paused. But if she had gone to her homeowner's insurance and said, I want to cancel my homeowner's insurance for 2 months while we leave the country, her mortgage company could drop her. Like, she could be in trouble, right? Because in order to have a mortgage, you have to have homeowner's insurance. She's not fighting that. Like, she you know, your auto insurance, like same thing. Like in order to be like have a registered car, you have to have insurance or whatever. You compromise that. And so she wasn't complaining about that. But people just for some reason they look at health insurance through a totally different lens. And I'm not sure why.
I think one of the reasons, this is just a hot take, that it's super politicized, right? Like the car insurance industry and the home insurance industry, from my knowledge, we're naive, we don't sell it, is not like in the same governmental lens as health insurance, like, you know. And so and companies are paying for people, so it's like, it's this back to one of our other React videos where if someone pays 100% of your thing, you sometimes don't value it, and then when you have to pay, you're like, well, this is a freaking scam. What the actual, you know, I wasn't paying, or like they don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Put down in the comments below. Are you team go to UK, have a $7,000 vacation, and cancel your $1,000 plan? Are you team just keep it rocking? Or are you team cancel it, get a private plan, then switch back and go through 2-3 plan changes in 4 or 5 months? That sounds frustrating. Is that you? Some people prefer that.
You have options.
But let us know. Down in the comments below, there's going to be a link. If you guys need help with any type of health insurance, we shop all over the country. We help people out. What do we do, Lori?
We educate you. We'll find you a solution. We'll talk you through all of the options.
And we'll also give you a discount code to a UK vacation.
Not true. That is not true.
Just joking. But we'll see you guys on the next one.
Take care.